What is the date? Must be the 28th of October today. What we're doing is, we've just this had the courgettes and marrows, and they'd all died off, so we just pulled out the dead plants. That's our black currant. That's still going, still leave that there. What we're going to do today is I've brought some broad beans, some overwintering peas, and some onion sets, which are also autumn sown onion sets. So we're going to put those in. We've had, I'll just show you around what we've had in the garden. We've still got quite a lot of sprouting broccoli, keeping us going. The celery, just very small stems, but they're still quite edible. I think when you get the really big stems that you buy at shops, they've actually blanched them, so I don't know whether we want to do that or whether we'll just carry on as we are. What's that?
Do you want to show them the remains of the squash plants?
Yeah.
That are over.
That's the remains of the butternut squash plant.
So we're clearing that bed as well?
Yeah, we're clearing this bed as well. That's what we're in the process of. Yeah, we only had one big butternut squash and about two quite small ones, and for that sort of area of ground it probably wasn't really worth using that area of ground for just a couple of things. So next year we'll use a different variety probably. But look at these rather large Swedes which were growing underneath the vine, butternut squash vine. In fact, the back ones seem to be larger for some reason than the front ones. So maybe being sheltered is actually a good thing for Swedes, I don't know. How's this going? This is the broccoli, which should be a different variety. It's not a sprouting variety, I don't think. Or maybe it is. Maybe it is a sprouting variety, but it'll be next year anyway. Right. This was another experiment, I think, putting broccoli, and it was obviously hard to get to the caterpillars and stuff, so it was a bit eaten up because it was a bit hidden. This is a Brussels sprout. Compare that to these guys over here. They're looking pretty good at the moment. In fact, I did pick a couple which were looking particularly big a couple of days ago. So the one over there under the pumpkin vine didn't do that well. So anyway, kale's still looking good. We got there. Leeks still hanging on, but not huge. I put quite a few coriander seeds in here about probably a month ago. I don't know whether that's them. It might be. Okay, a goji bush. Let's see. Paul said that his friend had one berry on her goji bush, and we haven't had any. Unless I'll have a quick look. I don't think so. That flower is the yarrow flower. It's growing nicely under there. Our chives still okay. We're leaving this oxalis. It grows as a weed, but it's actually a legume, so it's actually good for the soil, particularly over winter. It'll have the effect of both stopping erosion, and it'll also add nitrogen to the soil. Our parsnips. Oh, look at that one. Looking pretty big. We might start picking a few more of those because we did have a couple of frosts in the last couple of weeks. This is the trefoil which we left, which had the corn. So we're leaving that over winter. This bed's looking pretty good. The Mizuna's gone just pretty mad. If we do it again, we'll give the Mizuna a bit more space because it's going over everything else. They were the chicory. Oh, actually, I just noticed they're being nibbled by something. Lamb's lettuce, winter salad green, the pak choi, which is ready to pick. I don't know whether we can get around to that. Maybe we can give some away. Lovely coriander growing all the way around the outside, except for this side, which has the parsley. Yeah, it obviously, yeah, the Mizuna's taking over a bit, so I might have to sort that out. Okay, what about over here? Tiny little beetroots, carrots, I don't know, that one's looking not too tiny, but it, yeah. The other beetroots, which we still haven't got around to eating, are looking okay still. Silver beet, we've still had some of that, it's quite still going alright. Okay, I think that's about it. Okay, so we will we'll get on to planting onions and beans and peas. Okay.
Sorry, I'm going to walk in front.
Yep.
Momentarily.
Okay, to access the middle of the bed easier and to make it pretty, we're making a little, it was Paul's idea to do these little, 4 little ones, little paths around the edge. Say that again?
Easily, so you can step in and do the watering easily.
Yay! Okay, finish that job. We've got in here the broad beans and some onion sets. That's this is the onion sets that we put in. We've got a few more. Put somewhere another day. And over here we put some peas in this bed and did some more keyhole paths. Okay, that's it. The other thing I forgot to mention today was the corn that we left on to go to seed, or for its seed to mature anyway. I picked it today. I've noticed that at the top it's a little bit mouldy, but some of the ones down here are still okay. So they're not fully dried out either. So I'll probably strip the leaves off and leave it to dry off and get rid of the mouldy bit, and hopefully then we can sow some of them next year. That was just an experiment really. I've never actually saved corn seeds. So we'll see, but I probably won't rely on them for next year's crop. I might just see whether they do sprout, and possibly buy some if they're no good.